Hi. Hi, everybody. How are y'all doing today? We have a busy chat already. Good day, Tina. Hello to you. Shar, hello. I hope you're having a great Monday, and I hope you're having a great Monday too. Oh, wait, that wasn't even to me, but I still hope you're having a good Monday. Let's see. Tim, the Tool Jones, welcome, welcome. My fave, Chris Thorns. What's up? Toxic. Lizard Tia, hey. Let's see, who else? I've been yucking my mouth in here. Cheryl, hey, hey. Midnight, hello to you. Cheryl. Let's see. I saw some others. Let's see. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's see here. And this, I saw it right before I went live, and I wanted to read it. Hi, Beaver. I absolutely love your channel. It's drama-free, and you put your viewers are great people. And I could not agree more. We try not to do drama over here, even though it kind of creeps its little way in sometimes, but I think that's normal. Another one of my faves, Chicago Love. Please, everybody, Chris Thorne, Chicago Love, go check out their channel. They have great content. Janet, hello. Hello, Janet. I said your name. We have some sad news to report. That's why I said her name like that. Phyllis, hello, hello. Laura Beth, hey. Amy J, hey. So, yes, please hit the like button. Absolutely. Thank you. So, we have a special guest. She should be, hopefully, she'll be popping in here in the backstage for too long. I guess. And there she is. So, let's go ahead. Hold on, that's weird. Okay, let's go ahead, and I'm going to tell a little bit about, I'm going to read the article, and y'all buckle up. And I'm just so, I got chills. I'm so honored that she picked us to, you know, share her story. So right now, I'm going to pull up this article, and some of y'all will remember, and some of my members got to see just a little bit behind the scenes, because I started doing an interview with her, and then we just kind of, with holidays and stuff, we're just going to do it on the live stream, which is the same, which is fine. And it'll be her, you know, it'll be her words. And so, yeah, it'll be great. All right. So, yep, y'all can see me. All right. Alabama woman gets 723 years in prison for sexually abusing her daughters. Let's see. Decatur, Alabama. And this article was posted November 2nd, but this story is very, very old. Well, let's read. Maybe to tell in here. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm excited. Well, I'm nervous. I'm not like, it's not like it's a, you know, it will be a feel-good story here by the time we get through with it. An Alabama woman was sentenced to more than 700 years in prison for sexually abusing her daughter and stepdaughter, officials say. Daughters. Now, there was a lot more than, there were other kids in the situation. These are just the ones that they got charged with. But, and Jen's going to tell you in her own words, but yeah, it was a lot worse, you know, and they didn't even go to jail till like 10 years after, I believe, is what it was. WREG reported that 41-year-old Lisa Lesher was sentenced November 2nd to serve 723 years in prison, the sentence which was the maximum allowed by law. So that should tell you something. It was handed down by Judge Stephen Brown. Investigators said Lesher was convicted by a jury on October 1st, 2020. 2 counts of first-degree rape, 4 counts of first-degree sodomy, 1 count of first-degree. Good grief, I have to read that twice. 1 count of first-degree sodomy, 1 count sexual torture, 1 count of first-degree sexual abuse. Trial testimony revealed she, along with her husband, Michael, sexually abused her daughter and stepdaughter for several years at their home in Falkville, Alabama. WREG reported that case was first reported in 2007. Let that sink in. We are in 2021. They were convicted in October 2020. It happened and was reported in 2007, but was reopened at the request of the victims by the Morgan County District Attorney Scott Anderson. God bless him. Lesher was sentenced to 99 years, 99 years in each count of first-degree rape, first-degree sodomy, and sexual torture. She received a 20-year sentence for second-degree, 20-year sentence second-degree sodomy, a 10-year sentence first-degree sexual abuse. Judge Brown ordered each count to run consecutively for a total of 723 years in the Department of Corrections. Lesher's husband, Michael Lesher, was tried for his participation in the abuse and was sentenced to 438 years in prison. D.A. Anderson said, Lisa Lesher was sentenced to 723 years in the case, and she deserved every day of it. Justice has been served, and I agree. So let me get back to y'all. Let's see. All right, now let's get that. Now, all right, and without further ado, I'm going to introduce y'all to Jenn. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You have good holidays and stuff?
Yes, it's pretty good.
Good. Guys in the chat, can y'all hear? Can y'all pop down a 1 if y'all can hear pretty good? Let's see. Let me see. Let me make sure my volume is up. Yes, the volume's up. Let's see. Well, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Y'all can hear. So do you just want to kind of lead up? Do you just want to talk, or how do you want to handle it?
Maybe like we did last time.
Okay. So, and I think, because how old were you when it happened?
I was 6 years old when we got taken out of the home.
She was 6 years old when she got taken out of the home. Now, it was an older sibling at the school is who alerted initially, correct? You want to talk a little bit about that?
Right. My oldest sister got in trouble at school, and when she got home, my mom was physically attacked her. And so she went to school the next morning and she had choke marks around her neck. So she got arrested for that, and my sister was taken out of the home. But we, like all the rest of us, we were still in the home. But and that's basically when everything started, and she, came forward and said that this happened, and when the investigation for that started.
So how long were the other children left in the home after they were removed? How long were the other children removed?
Well, it's probably about April or May when that happened, and we didn't leave out of the house until June 4th. So it was a while.
Oh heck, I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? See, and what to me is, yes, of course, the abuse, but you're a lot older now. How old are you? What, 21, right? You're 21 now. And what blows my mind is not necessarily, of course, the abuse is awful. Of course, the abuse is egregious, but it is that dead space in between the time that they got the time they got reported to the time they got arrested. You children are in foster cares separately, not even all together.
Right.
And 7 children in the home altogether, correct?
Correct.
7 children in the home. And if I'm not mistaken, CPS was reported to first, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And didn't you tell me that the only thing CPS did was remove them out of the home, and they just pretty much sign your rights and we won't file charges?
Well, it took 7 years for that because DHR illegally took us out of the home, seeing as we were registered Native Americans, and they have to go through a process for that. So eventually it came down to them saying, sign your rights over so that you won't have to go to jail. It took them 7 years for that to happen. So between that time, we could have been adopted, we could have been placed, younger, but we stayed in the system. And I actually stayed in the system until I turned 19.
And can you touch a little bit about the ins and outs of y'all being Native American and how that affected y'all getting adopted out, or how does that come into play? Because, just for some people that don't know.
Okay. So when you are registered through a tribe, when DHR comes in, they have to place you with another Native American family. Wow. And they didn't investigate it. They basically just came in and took us out of the home, which they may have known, they may not have known. So that's what my parents lawyer fought and appealed. That's the only way that they could appeal, DHR taking their rights away. And so DHR could have gotten a lot of trouble for that. And so they just basically were like, well, we're going to fight you until we win, or you can sign your rights away. And they did.
So, and how long did it take like if they would have just put y'all with the native family, it would have been like it. How long did it take for them to like say, oh, wait a minute. So how long were you in limbo? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It was 7 years. I believe it was 13 or 14, so about 7 years.
Well, and let's see. So do you want to talk a little bit about what you went through like that? Or, well, let me say this. So there was no contact with the, and he is your biological father, correct?
Right.
And you are her biological daughter. So these are your parents.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. So, and didn't they like tell people for this time period that their kids, like, what did they tell people? You tell the audience, what did your parents tell people where you were at?
Okay, so as far as I know is when they moved from Falkville to Birmingham, the people in that area told me that they were told that we all died in a car crash. And when they moved from Birmingham to Georgia, it was a different story for the people that were there. They said that we all died in a house fire.
But they pretty much just told people that y'all died.
Right. Basically, I didn't want to say, like DHR took my kids.
Now, oh, that's what I was going to say. And DHR stands for what?
Department of Human Resources.
Department of Human Resources. Because see here, it's CPS. Some places it's Department of Children and Family Service. So it's got different names, but it's the same thing. My God, Jen, it's hard to talk to you without wanting to cry. I just feel it's such an injustice. And the other count, they didn't even get charged with abusing some of the other children, did they? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Did they get charged? They only got charged for a few of the victims, correct?
Right, for only 2 of them. And there
2 victims.
Right. There's 5 more of us.
So what are the ages? Can you give them to me, like oldest to youngest in order? Okay, just ages, so not names.
My youngest brother is 18, then 20, 21, 23, 25, and 28. And 28, 2 28s.
My God. My God, you're getting a lot of positive response in the chat. Such a brave young lady. Jesus wept. Like, I mean, it's such a big deal. And I'm going to bring it. You don't have to talk about it. You can say, no, I don't want to go there. But was there a point in your life before the charges were filed to where you were like, you still wanted to have that relationship just because that was your parents? Can you tell a little bit about that and how that played out, to the worst, actually? But
right. So actually there was a point after high school and after I turned 18, I actually went to Georgia and I met them and we tried to work it out. I didn't necessarily bring it up or anything.
Sure.
But I tried to give them a chance to say, hey, I know that this happened in the past. It's been a while. I know you may be a different person. I have forgiven and I haven't forgotten, but I can move past it because you are my parents. And so it didn't work out. And about 2 weeks after I left Georgia from going to visit them is when I got the phone call from my brother saying, they've been arrested by U.S. Marshals and, they're going to jail.
So, I just want, hold on, let me just, anybody coming in, this is Jenn Ashner. Did I say your name right?
Yes.
So, And her parents, they were sentenced to, hundreds of years in prison for abuse, 10 years after the fact. And she's just telling her story. So anybody coming in, and thank y'all for joining. Let me see. What was I going to say? So, and y'all had just gotten to it didn't work. So, and I think
Right.
it might have probably went a little bit differently had they admit guilt, I apologize, or, just whatever. In fact, they didn't, to your knowledge, what have people told you about what their life was like in that 10 years to where they were just kind of, floating around scot-free?
Right. So actually, when this all came to light, me and my sisters were dragged. We were told, we were liars, manipulators, that DHR and the government had to say all these things that they actually paid us to say these things about them. That's what they said. And so it's like a tribe of, the Native Americans. They all stick together, So
Wow.
they basically dragged us, and they was like, there's no way they would do this. I know them. I've known them for years. I've known them since you were born. And some people were like, yeah, I can see that, kind of some creepy people. So it really was just like, maybe it was like a clan or something. Like maybe these people were also doing this to their children and
Wow.
also doing it. So
Wow. So, to a degree, it may have been acceptable.
right.
Wow. Wow. So has DHR, have they said anything? Have they been culpable? Have they, to me, it starts and ends with them.
Right. Well, DHR the DHR office I dealt with, there were some good and there were some bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say mostly they were more bad than good. They didn't really help much. They weren't very helpful. In fact, like after I turned, I think 16, when I got my first job, they stopped helping with anything, school clothes, finances, anything. I had to finance myself basically. Senior payments, by myself. They basically didn't help. So they basically were supposed to take us out of a home and help us get better. And it basically was just about as worse as being in the home.
Well, and here's another fun fact. They pocketed that money because they received money for y'all. Absolutely. And they pocketed every bit of it.
Right, they do. And since about 16, I didn't have any Christmas presents, didn't have this, didn't have that, no birthday, you know what I mean? Like they're supposed to have funds for that, and they did not. I didn't receive anything.
Oh, not only funds. I'm gonna tell you something. I know firsthand with somebody I'm very close with. People throw money at foster kids, throw toys at foster kids. They pick families, they pick kids. I mean, they had toy drives. They, like here we have a little local celebrity. He'll go to the Walmart and he'll, pay the layaways, hand out buy. I mean, finding Christmas for kids shouldn't be, people, it's just, it's sad. So
it's also supposed to be when you emancipate, which when I turned 19, I emancipated. They're supposed to give you funds for you to get your first apartment. They're supposed to give you like $1,500, and I didn't receive that. And I think that it was a favorites thing because my sister, when she aged out, when she was still in the system, she made sure that we had stuff. She made sure that DHR was doing their part. Well, when she aged out, they stopped doing it. Like she got married and they stopped doing it.
Wow. So you're out on your own. Let's switch gears a little bit. And if you wanted to, would you mind taking some questions? If if I feel they're too private or whatever, I don't have to read them. We could do questions. And if you wanted to switch gears, and they may not want, I have a very great community. They may not even want questions or whatever, but we're just going to switch gears. But what you want to tell us about, have you done, yes, CPS does kill kids. We have people are lit up in the chat. Do you want to tell a little bit about, because let's get to the good, if there is a good part, let's try to find it. But the sentence was amazing. Praise God, because a lot of times it doesn't happen that way. And you know, you don't know if they did this to other kids in the 10 years. Like, you don't know who they're around. They're just like two psycho loose cannons around. I know it's your parents. I don't mean to be, maybe I'll watch my words. I apologize.
You're
But,
fine.
well, I mean, but I don't want to be disrespectful, but, so do you want to tell a little bit about your healing, what you went through? Did are there good people that you came across? Is there, you just want to tell a little bit about your what you went through, your come ups, what helped you get through this? What are you doing to get through this? Is there something you need now? So I'll get the floor to you, and I'll check and see if we have any questions in here.
Okay, so after all this happened, it took me a long time to heal, to accept the fact that what happened to me happened. I held it in for a long time, denied it. And it wasn't until this recently came to light that I accepted what happened and, I dealt with it. And it was hard because it was a lot of years like built up that I didn't deal with it. But I'm glad that I did because now I feel better. I can speak and help others.
Right.
Right. And right now I am currently in a relationship and he has 3 kids. And it just kind of, I'm getting a little emotional. It's really good because now he has 3 kids that don't have their mom. So I can be there and I can help them because I know how it felt.
Right. I feel a little emotional too. Oh my goodness. So Steph says, has she gotten help with? Has she got? Oh, my screen jumped. Has she gotten help? Does she still have issues? I deal with depression and anxiety from child abuse.
Yes, I do, but it's more of the fact that my family is split up. It's not more of the fact because I dealt with the abuse a long time ago. Like I didn't necessarily accept that it happened, but I said, I'm just gonna forget about this, So now I have dealt with it and there's really nothing there that affects me. It's more of the fact that sometimes I wish that I had a mom, or sometimes I wish that my family was together, that I could call my family. It's more of that issue than it is with the abuse.
Right. I meant to bring this up a second ago, but I mean, that's just a whole nother incredibly sad part of the story. Y'all were split up in what you talked to maybe one sibling now, correct?
I haven't heard from him since the last time that we talked either. So
I think more than anything, that's probably outside of the abuse itself. I mean, that's awful. Yeah. I mean, you can't even pull from that type of support. But I mean, maybe you're not, maybe God's doing for you what you can't do for yourself. Maybe their path will be different, and I want to say I'm 41 now, and my definition of family and who I call family, it changes. And I'm sure you can identify with that with the new babies in your life and your boyfriend. So, oh my God, just incredible. Let me get to some of these positive comments. Let's see. It says, that's great, girl. Keep working on yourself like you are, and things will get better. Make that family your own. I don't have any questions, but you are so blessed to be able to be strong and well adjusted as you seem. Thank you so much for advocating. I love my little community. Kathy C says, I think speaking about healing is healing. And I do too. I do.
Right.
And then Toxic says she lit some sage for you and continued strength. Let's see. Steph says she's praying for you. Let's see. Midnight Espresso says, I got to be real. CPS don't do good work at all. And personally, I feel like the entire CPS system needs to be revamped completely. I'm going to go further. Every government system we have, I feel needs to be reformed. Every single one of them.
And I can say this. I've had social workers who went above and beyond. And I had one name, I'm not going to say her name, but her initials are C, so she sees this. But she was great, like the best social worker I ever had. And I was very thankful for her.
I had a caseworker when I was a teenager, and I'll tell you something. She was amazing. I had these stupid school. My mom can't find me. I'd be caught. She come drag me out of whatever kind of crap house I'm in, and she was great. She would talk to me like she was like a second mom. And they fired her. Why? Because of paperwork. Stupid
They did
stuff.
the same thing. Yes, it's like
It's
the good
insane.
ones
Yeah,
are
you
bad
get the
enough.
good ones. Yeah, I mean, and very similar to cops. You have one bad apple, it spoils the whole damn batch. You can't speak out on the bad apple because then the bad apple will, turn on you, and because it's the exact same system in CPS as they do with police. Cement says, at Jen, if you wrote a memoir, it would be flying off the shelves at bookstores. I'm old. LOL. If that is anything you'd consider, I'll take that first copy. I know. And that is something. Lizard Tia says that's just piling on emotional and psychological abuse on top of the system. And I agree. Sally, the mindset that is so ingrained for generations. I agree with that too. Let's see. God bless you. God sees your true heart, soul, and mind. That's sweet. You're a sweetheart. We got some positive. Let me scroll right there. We got some new comments. I went all the way up. Laura Beth says, all I want to say is God bless her. That's sweet. Hey, Salty. Hey, Ambrose. We got some new people in here. And normally I shout out everybody, but today's a little different. So, hey, Gil. Hey, Shalom 9. And hey, Jolly. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? So, let's see. I love that she saw what she needed and is being the change. Exactly what we need. Exactly. And that was a very nice one. My heart goes out to her. We are who we are, and love and empathy is all we need. That's right. Kay Cooper says, and welcome to the stream. She is so strong and mature, and God bless her. So, I mean, great positive feedback. Is there anything? So wonder, I guarantee you, if I don't know now with COVID and everything, but you could probably get hooked up with somebody that would maybe sponsor you going to like battered abuse shelters, things like that. Talking to maybe I used to do that. I used to talk to recovering drug addicts. So excuse me. So, what are your plans for the future? Like, what are you thinking? So just if you just anything else you want to say, just.
So right now, I am currently having to stay home with his 3 kids while he goes to work. So I'm not working or anything.
Yeah.
Because their mother is not involved right now, which I'm not saying
I'm
anything about.
stayed home too. Yeah, I get it.
She is recovering right now. We're trying to recover.
Praise
and
God.
So full time so that she can have the time and the choice to do that without having to have, the kids. And they're in a better place right now, which is good. Yeah. So basically just until we can figure all of this out, right now I'm just staying at home.
Yeah, and I want to say this too. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say this too. A lot of times if there's an absent parent or something, I'm going to say right now, if they are doing what they need to do, if they're getting clean, if they're getting better, if they're getting treatment, sometimes that is that person being the best parent they can be. And sometimes making that sacrifice rather than dragging your children through every little shitty mistake you make is selfless. And it's 1,000 times better to sacrifice your time, your children, so you can be better and be the best mom you can be. And here's something else too, those tears that she may cry or feel guilt about, those would be the same tears she stays clean behind. So, or gets help, so, and, is there anything you need?
I mean, there's things I need, but I'm doing all right now.
Okay. Well, I do just want to extend this olive branch. You, outside of anybody in the entire world, has my personal phone number. I never do that. Text me, call me anytime. I wanted to say I wanted to say, let's see. Oh, Steph says, I'm in recovery, been sober for 11 11 and 2 years. 11 and a half years, maybe that's what that's supposed to be. Bad anxiety from childhood, I know is dealing with the inside. Absolutely. I think it's good to say, I think it's good, you don't appear to have a drug problem or anything or any other coping mechanism that would, a lot of times people don't have such a, good,
they're not so
they
stable.
hang on to.
Mm-hmm.
They're not stable.
Well,
Yeah.
Through all of this is choosing not to be like them. Like it's really hard when you've been through that cycle to break the cycle. And it's really hard to, say that you're not going to do this, because I have struggled with the thoughts of, some of the things.
Sure. Well, my God, it's a lot.
But I have not, and I've overcome,
Right.
Basically, my thing is that it wasn't the therapist that came through it. It wasn't the therapy that helped me. It was sitting down to myself and praying. It was sitting down to myself and finding within myself how I could cope with it.
Well, because the answer always lies within us, first and foremost. And all the meetings in the world, they don't fill a God void. They help. I don't mean NA meetings. I mean therapy sessions. All that. It can't just stop at the counseling session, at the meetings. You have to take what you learn out there with you into the entire world. And the hooping and hollering and the, oh God, why and whoa, that shit doesn't help anybody. It's not productive, So, I mean, I'm blown away. You're so young. You seem to be so on top of it. I'm going to read a few more of these comments. Let's see. At Beaver, if Steph wants to email or trade war stories, you're welcome to give her my email. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That was not pertaining to here. Sorry about that, Jen. Let's see. Please reach out if you need something, or for the children. Either way. But you seem to have a good old man. My girlfriend is in 2 physically abusive relationships. One was 15 years eaten out of her life. Wow. And the other was on and off for 11 years. Lucky to be alive. Wow. Yeah, I mean. Oh, and Sheila Scott, and welcome, Sheila. Sheila Scott says, hello, glad you're an overcomer. You will make it and continue to strive in greatness. I'm so sorry you had to experience this. Man, thank you for sharing your story and good luck. Thank you for being an advocate for children. And that was from Good Day, Tina. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. So I think Beaver, I just meant about talking domestic violence of their past. Yes. I knew what you meant, Cement. So is there anything else you wanted to say? I mean, you feel free to come back anytime. Thank you, Canada girl. So thank you. Thank you for sharing your story. Is there something, maybe one of your siblings will see this. Is there something you want to say? Is there something you want to say to the kid that's being abused? Do you just have any final thoughts?
Thinking about, when I was going through this, I didn't know that anything was wrong. I didn't know that anything was wrong. If it's hurting you, whether if you think it's wrong or not, if it hurts or if it's sad, then tell somebody, because some people go years and years and years and they don't realize until they leave high school and get married themselves. By then it's too much damage. Like, it's so hard. So my thing is and accept, like, if you know that something is wrong, don't put that voice in the back of your head telling you it's not wrong, it's all right. Or no, isn't, that's too embarrassing to tell anybody. That was my thing is I was too embarrassed. Basically, just get help, whether it's within yourself, within, your religion, within going to, if therapy helps for you, go to therapy. Whatever may fit best for you, and don't limit your options.
Yeah, stay open-minded. Yeah. Thank you so much. She's such a beautiful light. No questions, just love and prayers. This is a great show. Her coming on here. A lot of people have issues and don't know how much damage is done. And I want to say that too. I'm telling you, I know, like, just from addiction, abuse, whatever. You just really and truly, especially with relationships, I've been in a new relationship so far removed from my old one that something will creep up and I'm triggered and I'm like, what? But you just don't
Yeah.
even know to the extent, until you've come out of something, and you may be 5 years from now and you may be sitting there, you're like, shit, whatever. I have family. I don't have this. I don't have that. But a lot of those times, it talks about in the Bible. I ain't trying to get religious or anything, but it says
Mhm.
most of our thoughts are wrong anyways. And what do? They trigger a response, and then here we are off to the damn races. So, yeah. And I thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jenn.
Well, thanks
Um,
for allowing me.
yeah, no problem. We just wish you the best. Is there anything else you want to say? Are you good? Or I just, this is about you, it's not about me or anything like that. So I just, I pray for healing for your siblings, between y'all. I mean, I think it's something, it's just another incredibly sad layer that y'all don't even have strength to pull for it from each other. And I just think that's such a disservice,
Well, see, my older siblings, they dealt with it a lot more and a lot longer than I did. And in
Yeah.
that fact, they have a little bit of resentment towards me because of the way that I feel, and they feel like I can't feel like that. And so, we don't really talk. We don't, and drugs. Drugs is a major thing with the older siblings.
Well,
They're
and hey,
really
if that's what they want, keep
I,
it.
right. I can only help so much before it starts, affecting me. And I have to say, like, love you, but I come first. How I feel come first. And I
Absolutely.
didn't realize that.
Well, and here's the thing, yeah, they were older. It's probably more fresh that, because
Mhm.
your oldest, what, is 28. I mean, so yeah, they were old when it happened. They were a lot older. So they probably, but the end result's the same. Y'all still shared parents, y'all still lost parents, and you were still abused by parents. So the degree of
Right.
abuse, yes, of course but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. The end result's the same: trauma and abuse and hurt and loss. I mean, and it's
Right.
just that, y'all lived through an incredible thing, and I everybody on this channel, and I'm sure you do too, you being 6 and tiny like that, or your younger siblings, they're lucky to be
Mm.
alive. I'm not saying, yeah, at least they didn't, but they could have, it could have went bad, and praise God that they finally are getting the justice that they deserve.
Right. And I'm not sure if this was brought up in court or not, but
Mhm.
literally, like, that day that my sister had the chokeholds and everything, my parents made her dig all of our graves, like, as a psychological thing. Like, I don't think that they were really gonna kill us, but they made her do that.
So pretty much
So I
you
mean, it's
find
again,
out again, your siblings are dead.
yeah.
Oh,
Basically, that was like at the point that she realized, I have to tell somebody and at least try, to get myself and possibly my brothers and sisters out of this situation, because it was bad, but it had never gotten to that point before.
wow. Well, and
So
so they might have they were probably like, which a lot of times, especially when couples abuse together, they're going to do whatever to save their own asses. It's just like using drugs with somebody. It's a whole nother level of a bond, sick bond,
mm,
and sick bonds are the worst because then they're hardest to
right,
break, because now it's one other person knows all your dirty secrets and is doing your dirty secrets with you. So if there was a chance and if something went wrong and something would have happened, death result of an injury because of abuse, yeah, you might not be here today. We wouldn't, telling I'm a life story, your survivor story, instead of you just never had a chance. If you
right.
need anything, Jenn, you message me anytime. Feel free to come on the channel anytime, extend it to anybody in your family if they want a healer and they just want to, whatever. But we thank you so much from the very bottom of our hearts, the top, the head to the toes. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
like, be kind to yourself, you know, and
Okay.
just love on them babies in a way you never had.
Yes, I will. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much.
much.
No, thank you. Please keep in touch. Bye-bye.
I will. I'll talk to you later.
Bye. Bye-bye. What do y'all think? I thought it went so good. Praise God. I got chills from head to toes, and I kept chills the whole time. Thank you so much, Jenn, for coming on, man. Like, thank you. Never give up. Absolutely. Keep shining. I hope she goes through and sees all of this. And I'm going to isolate that portion of the video because I think it's important. So, are y'all ready? We're switching gears again. We got a big day. Man, that went so good. I'm so grateful and honored that she chose us to share her story. Thank you so much, Jenn. Again, wonderful guest. Absolutely. And there's hope. Survivors, there's hope. Victims, there's hope. You know, there's hope. So let's jump into these stories, guys, because I can't believe it. But that was a full 40 minutes. Praise God. That was great. All right. So I have something. Let me make sure. I wanted to touch on Miss Breasia Terrell real quick. Well, not real quick. I mean, nothing's happened. I just want to read this post to y'all. Let's see. All right. Today now marks. Oh, hold on. It didn't share. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. All right. Today now marks this was yesterday. Today now marks 200 days that Breasia Terrell has been missing. 11-year-old Breasia Terrell was last seen in Davenport, Iowa, July 9th, 2020. She was last seen with the registered sex offender, Henry Dinkins. Please don't let those responsible for her disappearance get away with this. Please speak up and help her. She is probably all alone, scared, and wondering why no one has came to save her. It's been over 6 months that she has vanished. A whole 6 months. Please help. We got to bring this baby home. Something's got to. Oh, man. We need several Tim Millers all over the world. We need a Tim Miller in every state. That way, you know, they can be activated. Why don't we have this? I mean, why would people clone sheep when you could clone a Tim Miller? Please, everybody, light a candle, say whatever the hell it is you do, say a prayer. Please keep this baby in your prayers. It's been so long, man. It's been so long. And you know what? It just seems like it's not right. And other people shouldn't fight for your missing children. You know. Got to bring her home, guys. Got to bring this baby home. I got to bring this baby home. We will highlight Alicia Navarro Wednesday. We're going to do one of these older missing kids cases. We're going to be talking about them. Thank you, Lizartia. And anybody, if you came in the chat and I missed you, welcome. And I just couldn't get to and read. I was trying to stay focused on the interview, but thank y'all. Guys, we got to get this baby home. Got to get this baby home. Please make sure you hit the like button also. Let's see. God, got to get this baby home. Why has there been nothing? Nothing. It's got to be something, man. It's got to be something. It's got to be something, man. You know what? I'm going to call that damn Davenport Police Department today. And I'm going to talk to the damn detective and I'm going to see what's going on. You know, what's up? I'm going to do that. I'm going to freaking call. And they're going to be like, I don't care. I'm going to call anyways. Hey, Princess King, welcome. Let's see. We need to fund a client. Yeah, I know. Haven't heard of these cases. Thank you for talking about them. Yes, no problem. And Jen's case is, shit, it happened in 2007. Her parents just got convicted last year. But what an incredible testimony she had. Breasia Terrell is out of Davenport, Iowa. And she's been, Iowa. Yeah, and she's been missing for 6 months. But I have, and I will put it in this one at the end, But I have a playlist for Breasia. So make sure y'all check that out and get familiar with her case. Let's see. Okay. So the other day, we're going to switch gears to so this, I did a separate video about this the other day. Janet brought this story to my attention. Well, I have an awfully sad update. Family missing, Bay City couple, infant found dead in northern Michigan. So, in the way it came to me, they were found dead on a trail. So I'm thinking they had a history of drug use. Now, I don't know these people. I don't know it to be true at all. I don't. But my common sense tells me that if they were on a trail in Michigan in the dead of winter, that they might have, you know, something may have happened. And then, you know, they might have snuck off to maybe do dope. I don't know. I don't know any of this to be facts, but that was the very first thing I thought of. Like, why the hell would they take a 7-month-old on a trail in the middle of Michigan in the dead of winter? It did not, because Michigan gets cold as crap. This is just so sad ending, man. Such a sad ending. I mean, the family was like, do what y'all do, but where's your baby? Where is the baby? Tragic new details in the search for missing Bay City family. All three, including an infant, are now believed to have been found dead in the woods of northern Agma. I don't know what that means. Words kick my ass. County, according to the mother of one of the victims. There, a property owner discovered 3 bodies believed to be 35-year-old Douglas Doherty, his girlfriend, 32-year-old, girlfriend Amanda Pomeroy, and their 7-month-old son Jacob Saturday afternoon near a large wooded area. Investigators responded to the scene off of Rose City Road in Rose City, where family told ABC 12 they found their car stuck in a boulder. An autopsy is currently underway. Stuck in a boulder? That's weird. So maybe a wreck? Because, see, this was different. This report was different than the one I read last night. They said they found him on a trail. So maybe I'm incorrect completely. But, or they had a, I don't know. We will follow it. I don't know. I'm speculating. So I apologize. The Bay City Police Department of the Bay City Department of Public Safety, if I could speak, reported the couple missing on January 16th. Police said the couple was last seen in the Standish-Sterling area several days earlier on January 12th. Doherty's parents told ABC 12 the couple dropped their 9-year-old daughter off at a friend's house in Sterling, which, thank God, because this baby, you know, at least one of the children is safe. In Sterling that night around 10:30, but Doherty said a manager at a Shell gas station in Rose City saw Pomeroy at 6:25 a.m. on Wednesday. Wait a minute. So, well, they were all found deceased together, so it doesn't matter. Police said the couple could not be reached by phones, social media, or other means of their disappearance. Family said they are in the process of making funeral arrangements. Wow. Wow. So there is our first very incredibly sad story, and let's jump into the other one. And we had talked about this, and everybody, let's say some prayers for these people. Natasha, y'all remember a few days ago, our channel member, Natasha, she came on and she spoke about her friend Madisson Lambert, and incredibly sad news to report on that. Let me get it pulled up for y'all. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. Let me see. Hold on. Did I pull up one for, let me think. Over a month, First Strike Community. Okay, let's see. Father arrested. Where is it? I don't guess I have it pulled up, but let me read what I have. Maybe they haven't done an article about it yet. But I'm going to read this. This was sent to me. I can't read all of it because it's not, you know, I wasn't told I could read all of it. And I don't know how public. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up this email. And we just say some prayers for Natasha. She personally knows this lady, her family. Guys, it's so sad. So yeah, bad stuff. January 23rd. On January 23rd, 2021, approximately 2:30, the Mississippi County Sheriff's Office received a call of a female being found near, I don't know if I can read this. I guess I can. Highway BB south and west of East Prairie. The family's been notified. So the female was positively identified as Madisson Lambert of East Prairie. It is unclear at this time on cause of death, but an autopsy has been scheduled and the family has been notified. Out of respect for the family and the preservation of the investigation, no further details are available at this time. So, and this is who we are talking about. It's just such a sad ending. Such a sad ending. So sad. So sad. Yeah, they haven't released anything to the public. And who are all these people? Why are they all coming up? Let's see. I'm just trying to, so y'all will have a picture with the face. So give me 1 second. Y'all bear, here we go. All right. So where are y'all at? All right. So just so y'all have a picture with the story. And like this was sent to me email. There's nothing been public. So, but this is who I'm speaking about. This lady right here, Madisson. So yeah, she was found yesterday. No, the 23rd. So it had been day 4 yesterday. So yeah, she's been found and she is passed. And we just said prayers for the family. I really didn't expect that. I really didn't expect it to go down like that. So we just extend, prayers to the family, to Natasha, anybody involved. Yes, Carla, where are the damn boys? Exactly. Oh, God. At Beber, hold on a second. At Beber, I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, from where Nylo Lattimore is missing from. I can't believe they haven't found him yet. It's terrible. That man, wait a minute. It's terrible what that man did to his mother. Hold on. Let's dive into this because this one, I think I had just did the initial report about him being missing, but as far as diving in on the story, I haven't. I don't know why I haven't. I don't know why this story hasn't, we got too many damn kids missing, man. We got too many damn minority kids missing. And I ain't just talking about black kids. I'm talking about Native Americans. I'm talking about Latino. I'm talking about why aren't these damn kids getting the recognition? And maybe he is, I don't know, but hell, I don't hear about it. And I'm constantly looking. I think I did the very first initial for Nylo. Gosh, hopefully I didn't pronounce it wrong. And, but this story came out a couple days ago. I'm not saying that, white kids don't need to be found. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, this shit is ridiculous. That's what I am saying. It's just no way to talk without somebody getting pissed off with you. So I apologize for that too. All right. So this report came out the 17th. I watched to show the video because, apparently I can't even, show public information without it being copyrighted. And I lost that copyright appeal that, when they interrupted the stream the other day, I lost it, even though it was a news broadcast, whatever. So over a month later, frustrated community members search again for Nylo Lattimore. What the hell does that mean? Search again. That, they should have people out there searching every day. Police, loved ones, and community members spent Sunday passing out flyers. Oh, I see what they're saying. Spent Sunday passing out flyers and searching for any sign of missing 3-year-old Nylo Lattimore. More than a month after he's disappeared, the toddler is still missing. Faith Burton, a family friend, is trying her best to get the word out, any way that she can. She put up flyers throughout the banks and in Walnut Hills neighborhood. First, because those are locations connected to Nylo. Burton says she hopes the flyers remind the community that Nylo is still missing. We want that picture out there so we can bring him home. Nylo's disappearances brought complete strangers to Burton to get to words. Please, I don't want any beef with you. Nylo's disappearance has brought complete strangers like Burton together to help in any way they can. And I, myself, if I walk into a playground and I see this, I'm going to stop. I'm going to read it because I have children with me. And this could very unfortunately be my child in the poster or my grandchild, says Burton. Even though she never met Nylo, she has become a close friend of his Aunt Natasha and Dad Tonio Hughes while helping search for him. Nylo's been missing since December 4th. This is before Christmas. Like, literally, why? Whatever. The boy's mother, Nytisha Lattimore, was killed sometime. Was killed sometime before December 5th, and her body found near the Purple People Bridge, over a week later, according to court documents. Her boyfriend, Deshaun Brown, 20, was indicted on murder charges December 18th. We are helping the family because we want them to have peace. But we are doing this for Nylo because Nytisha is not here to look for her son. So that's our job as mothers and the community, to be out here and find her son. Cincinnati police say, though they haven't scheduled searches for Nylo in some time, the department is continuing to investigate every possible lead. They think he's dead. I guarantee they think he's dead. End result's the same. He's got to be found. You know? So I'm fucking pissed. I am so sick of these idiots. This is the third one. You got Linda Stoltzfus, that Justo smoker. He's still sitting in jail. He ain't said shit. You got Breasia Terrell. Henry Dinkins is still sitting in jail. Last person to see her, they ain't said shit. And now this, this type of shit, to where I do question torture tactics and waterboarding. Leela Cavett, same thing. Where are these victims? For Burton, the slow developments have pushed her patients to a breaking point. Yeah, they need to get off their ass and figure out what happened to this baby. And maybe there. Oh, God. Man, I'm so irritated. That's why today she and another volunteer searched near Markland Locks and Dam in Florence, Indiana, and along the Newport shoreline, and from the Red Bling Bridge to Montgomery Bridge in Cincinnati. While they looked for clues that could lead investigators to Nylo's whereabouts, they posted over 100 flyers. We can't pass a dumpster, trash can, underpass without really looking. Everything is in question. Oh, my God. Man. Let's see. Even though there have been no trace of the little boy, Burton says she is desperately hoping somebody spots him. If you see Nylo or have any idea where he could be, you are asked to call Cincinnati police immediately. Yet they don't post the damn number. Okay. It's fine. It says, is there a problem with your grammar? Yeah, with my grammar. And they don't even have a picture of him. Let me get back to this chat. What the hell is going on? What do y'all know about this? What do y'all know about this case? Let me scroll up. I need some answers. What do y'all know about this case? Let's see. Let's see. Everyone needs to keep their damn hands out of our children. Jeez, I know. What's up, Lisa? Let's see. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, where Nylo Lattimore is missing from. Wow. Okay, so Steph, what you know about this? Praying for the families that are missing child. Thank you so much, Jen, and thank you for staying in the chat. We so appreciate you. Let's see. Oh my goodness, he's cheap. I know. Could be accidental carbon monoxide. Yes, I was thinking that too about the family. Yes, I was definitely thinking that. I was thinking that too. Probably froze to death. Yeah, I'm way behind on the comments. Let's see. Yeah, it is sad. Horrible accident. Yeah, it's something. I was wondering, why would they go to the woods with the 7-month-old baby in the dead of winter? Michigan's freezing. Freezing. At Beaver, I live in Cincinnati, where Nylo's missing from. I can't believe they haven't found him yet. It's terrible what that man did to his mother. So what? I guess I just need to go look it up. Let's see. Oh, sweet girl, how tragic. Yes. Oh, I remember her face now. Prayers to her family and friends. So sad. This case breaks my heart. Hello from Kentucky. I am from Tennessee. Yeah, I think so. They suspect foul play. Cincinnati police said the guy killed his mother. So, where was she found in a ditch? She said. Let's see. He is missing. His mother was murdered by the boyfriend. Y'all know who else's case is like that? What's that baby? It's in California. And there was 2 sisters. There was a babysitter. The mother was found killed. We just talked about it. It's an old case. I'll look it up. But this is what it sounds like. He is missing after the murder. Yes, join, sub, all that stuff. Good job, mods. Good job. Nylo is missing a long time now. Oh, I didn't understand the context. Doing 2 things at once. Sorry, I had a bad thing. No, hon. You're fine. You're fine, Cement. You're always going to be fine in here. This baby needs to come home. Also, he has been missing for a very long time. Man. What up, Blue? I don't understand why all these trash people feel they can hurt all these babies. Yeah, I know. I don't either. At Beaver, yeah. Cincinnati police think he is in the river. They found items of his in the river. Then why haven't they drugged the river? Have they drugged the river? Steph, do you know? When you got 50% chance parents abusing their kids and no one giving a crap. God, man. So damn true. Where are all these babies going? Where, why, how come these people are killing babies? I don't understand what the babies do to deserve nothing. Yes, hold your children close. Protect and love them. Let's see. Community responsible for all babies. Holy crap. In Cincinnati, Ohio here on the news, they said that his stroller was found in the river. Family members said it was his. They suspect the man threw him in the Ohio River. They did drag the river, and they have been searching ever since he went missing. Wow. So I apologize. You know, that this lady seems like she's not thrilled at all. But if this your family member, unless you're producing results, nothing's going to be good enough. And that's just the heart of a grieving person, in my opinion. So let's read this article. We've been talking a little bit about it. I need to put out a separate video about Nylo. Oh, I'll add him to the missing kids one. That's exactly what I'll do. Good thought, Beaver. So I am so looking forward to this. Hopefully he'll get permission to share it. But I'm really looking forward to this potential interview that Ike and Mel did with this dad. Hold on, it didn't share. They did. He did talk to him, but he wasn't able to share stuff, and now he's been arrested. So, but I am actually excited to hear, or I'm intrigued to hear what his side of things are. Y'all remember this? The Greece, New York story? When they busted in like damn crazy ass gangbusters. Father arrested in abduction of 2 kids from a New York foster home. Greece, New York, the father of 2 children were forcibly taken from their Western New York foster home and later found in Alabama, has been arrested in the kidnapping, and police announced. The Democrat and the Chronicle of Rochester reports that Dimitri Cash Sr. was arrested Saturday on charges of 2nd-degree kidnapping, 1st-degree burglary, 2nd-degree burglary, and the abduction Monday of his children, Dimitri Jr. 5, Shakiria 3, from their home in Rochester suburb. Uh-oh, I just clicked something. Let's see. The brother and sister were taken from their foster home after 2 men wearing ski masks broke through a window and tied up a woman and 2 other children. Greece police said the children were located Wednesday after authorities tracked a rental car to Montgomery. Police just literally made that shit up. Alabama, and found tracked the rental car to Montgomery, Alabama, and found them on the floor of the back seat under the blanket. Cass Sr., 29, has been held. What is going on with me today? Cash Sr., 29, it says is, but it's just supposed to be one is, being held in Monroe County Jail on $100,000 cash bail or $300,000 cash or bond. That's weird. Police said Camaria Plovios, I don't know, 32, who was driving the car the children were found in, has also been arrested and is being held in Alabama. It is not clear if Cash or Plazuba or whatever has an attorney who can speak for them. We'll just say the lady involved. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Seriously. All right, guys. So, yeah, he's been arrested. Let's get back here to y'all. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? I'm going to be real honest, man. He better be praying for a Hail Mary because, you know, the whole kidnapping thing, I mean, not going to favor very well for him in the court of law. I pray he gets a very good lawyer. I'm telling you right now, if he could find somebody to help him or facilitate it, you know, yeah, those kids are going to have PTSD from going through this. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, if what he's saying is true about CPS, DHS, and the judge, he's been trying to fight for his kids for 3 years. They're getting abused. All that shit is admirable. It sounds great. It sounds wonderful. But at the end of the day, you know, breaking the law to fix broken laws is not. I hope he hires an attorney. I hope he gets a private investigator or CPS. Somebody needs to investigate this abuse allegations. If it's true, it should have never got to where he felt like he needed to kidnap his own children. I hate if it's a God. My God, I hate that it's came to this. I mean, there's no way in hell he was going to get away with it. I mean, it's just not. Although I did see a good break out of jail story, that Redemption. Have y'all ever seen that movie? I watched it last night. It's got what's the guy's name? 300 guy. I don't know. But anyways, it was a good movie. They actually got away. Let's see. It's terrible. Anyone who got hurt child does not need to be called human. These people, oh, I know. They're just nuts. I mean, yeah. You got kids hiding in the floorboard. You got other kids tied up. One of the kids cut, you know, one of them had a cut or something. I mean, sir, you snatch these damn kids out of their bed sleeping. And guys, I'm not saying that, you know, I think that where's the biological mom? You know, I go back to this. Why didn't they team up and try to get these kids back? You know, foster home kills kids. Yeah, I totally agree, Wesley. I do. My daughter has a cousin with your name, Wesley Martin. But yeah, I mean, yeah, no excuse to traumatize kids. Not all foster parents are bad people. 1000% true. 1000% true, Laura Beth. In fact, some foster parents are very great. Some, you know, I mean, it's just like everything else. You have some good, some bad. Kidnapping is a federal offense. Exactly. I mean, what the hell? He ain't got no Hail Mary chance on hell. I know. I mean, if they can prove abuse, he's still gonna do time. He's still gonna get in trouble. You know, but I'm talking about long term, you know. If it actually was like this, like, wow. It's very insane. It's my daughter. Let's see. 2 wrongs do not make a right, Lisa. No, they do not. He did kill them. Wait, I don't know. No, they're alive. No, they're alive. The 2 Cash babies, yeah, they're alive. They're probably close to being back with the foster family. Let's see. There were 7 other kids in the house. Let's see. The fathers aren't taken serious. Thing is, fathers aren't taken seriously. I completely agree. I completely agree. I completely agree. That's why I said, you know, I don't know where she's at. I hadn't heard anything, you know, but I'd like to know what CPS. I'd like to know the official report. But come on, guys, we already know it's sealed. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's sealed. They don't want to get caught. They don't want to be caught dropping the ball. Where's your follow-up visits? Where's your exams? Where's any of that? No, they're gonna have to falsify all that shit. No, I don't know either way what's happening. What he did was not the way to go about it. Did he have another choice? I don't know. Has he been screaming, the sky's falling and nobody's listening? You know, it's hard to say. I do not know. Now he's going to jail and those kids are stuck in the system. So much for that. Exactly. I mean, good job. What the hell? You know, I'm glad that the father was arrested. I mean, it's not cool, man. You can't do that. And he just forcibly took his kid out of school. He's already got active charges. You know, he's already in the system. I mean, yeah, I don't like CPS either, Wesley. I mean, I think they do some good. I'm not going to say I don't like them because they do save a lot of potential kids, which right now, with all the COVID, you know, I stayed on foster home short time. My foster mom was amazing. I mean, yeah, I think we probably should talk. I'm going to go find a good foster care story and see. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you in here. Let's see. He said that the mom had not been in the kid's life for a long time. He was flying solo as a dad. Well, I mean, he should have tried to find, grandparents. I mean, it seemed like he could have put together a little army and said, hey, we're not doing this. But, I mean, let's face it. I know a guy right now. He has a whole little small army fighting for him, Brad Lamb. He still hasn't been able to get his damn kids back. And it was and it wasn't a false allegation. His child said he was being abused by the other parent. He tells CPS the child's being abused or tells the police or whatever. What do? They snatch the damn kids from him. He's been trying to get back for what, 2 years now? Something like that. Bananas. There's document after document after document of abuse from a medical doctor. Where do the kids reside? With the abusive parent. Dad's on the back burner, being, looking like a tool. That's wrong. It's wrong. The kid says I'm being abused. They got bruises. They got markings on their butt, on their face. Come on, man. So, yeah, I mean, I get it. Let's see. The fight he had on our hands. Give me what he was saying. Let's see. You're so right. There's no way to go about it. And now his kids pay the price. He could have tried to go public like Sophie. Yes. Like I would have loved to seen that. Would his case have picked up like that? Can y'all think? I mean, he's also a black dad. I'm not trying to be a bitch or say something ignorant. I'm being truthful. You know, you got to shake so many damn trees. I mean, like, and even with Sophie, he's lucky. He's lucky the case took off like that. If it wasn't for that video on her in the car, it'd have been different, because he's a dad. I mean, people don't generally listen to dads. Single dads have a shit. Well, even with Brad, he ain't a single dad. He's got a wife and everything. That's partially raised the kids. Complete system. He has a bodybuilder trainer, like he's successful, and he's still, y'all don't come for me for that damn comment, because if we're honest, it's the damn truth. It's wrong. It's so wrong, but really, Sophie's dad, I mean, he should consider himself really fucking lucky that it took off like that. And I will say this, there was a lot of stuff that come out in that was wrong. And it turned other people off. It turned me off to a degree, because the next story that come up and somebody asked me to talk about, I was hesitant because of the Sophie story. And I hated that. But, that whole situation, there's elements of that screwed it up for people coming out and shaking trees, screaming to the rooftops publicly about their kids being abused, So that whole situation, it almost, it's just a bad taste, People don't want to deal with a bunch of extra stuff. Hey, Cassie. Welcome, honey. Her dad, despite the fact he makes good money and was stable. Not a chance in getting her. Let's see. I had to go for now. Beaver, thank you for your live today. It was great. It went by. Yes. No. What? Thank you so much for your input about Nylo. Because I mean, I wouldn't have known a lot. Thank you so much. Mary ended up full time custody. Let's see. You can just foster. Now his children are not likely to see their father for years. I mean, guys, it's sad. It wouldn't have made it ripple. Sophie was shit show. Thank you for my members and subscribers that say shit that I just probably shouldn't say. But you are 1,010% correct. What's up, Tracy? Let's see. Love you too. Good day. So let's see. I guess let's watch this real quick. This little brief. We've been up here. Well, we've been up here an hour, just an hour. It ain't too bad. So this also happened. It's only a minute. Hopefully nobody flips out, you know. It's only a little minute. So this is in regards to Maya Millet.
Do have developed.
Hold on. Did not share the screen. Toxin said he ain't got a chance in hell. Let's see. All right, here we go.
Information on a story that we have been covering for
This
you.
is Fox 5 San Diego.
You probably recall the case of Maya. She also goes by May Millet. She's a missing South Bay mother. She disappeared from her home in Chula Vista in the Mount San Miguel Park area, if you're familiar with that part of town, about 2 weeks ago. Now, we just learned this morning that authorities have served a search warrant at their family home where her husband, Larry, has been living with their 3 kids. Now, I'll say right now, Chula Vista Police Department not giving us a ton of further information about this. They released a statement. It said in part that they were serving the warrant to obtain any evidence.
Okay, guys, and this is the one we've been covering. I'm really just pausing it so I don't get hit with some kind of copyright bullshit. So this is the one we've been covering, and then the husband, he's just like, oh, she does this sometimes. Oh, you know, like he's just so blasé. I mean, so, and y'all, oh, I didn't even show, they're not showing her picture. Hold on. I'll show y'all.
Clues to her current whereabouts. They also said the family has been and continues to be cooperative, and they have told us that about the family. Of course, Fox 5 has spoken directly with family members of Maya. Of course, they are concerned. They are pleading really for any information about her disappearance because we haven't had a ton of substantive leads to go on. People have been searching the trails near her home.
He's a little reminiscent to Barry Morphew, except for he can't shut up. He just cannot shut up. But I don't know. Maybe he's, you know, y'all go back and y'all can hear the audio. It's I don't know. I wasn't impressed with the husband, but maybe I'm wrong. Now, the last thing we reported about this was that the family had hired a private investigator, and now they are served with a search warrant. So I don't know. It may mean something. It may not.
As you're seeing our Skyfox video of there. Now, Larry, her husband, has been staying a little bit more out of the public eye. He says he's staying at home with the 3 kids. And now we know that a search warrant has been served at the home. Beyond that, we have no further information right now on if anything prompted the search warrant, but we will be covering the story all day today. Keep checking back with fox5sandiego.com. Do have developing information on a story that we have been covering for you for the...
Hold on, let me get back to y'all. I'm just trying to find something with her picture.
Part of town, about 2.
All right. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Y'all know anything about this? Y'all been following? Yeah, it's about time. But yeah, right. Wasn't they? Why haven't they searched before? I thought that was a little weird. Why are the homes not first to be searched? I don't know. I was asking the same question. Like, what is going on? Crystal, email Beaver with particular. Oh, yes. If y'all need anything, yeah, email me. Leave it to Beaver. Toxic's got it down there, but yeah, y'all, any of that. Yes, feel free, hit the Cash App, hit all that. But you know, more than anything, y'all commenting and sharing and liking that, you know, that's massive help. Would you consider talk about at least? Yeah, she was murdered and the people responsible. Yes, please send me the information. Yeah, I'll absolutely check into it. Absolutely. Yes. Let's see. Hey, I got nowhere to be. LOL, my dishes away. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Yeah, that would be great. Oh, and something else too. I wanted to tell y'all, like once a month, I'm going to be donating to charity, you know, missing something, you know, something to do with these victims. Once a month, I'm going to send a donation. So if y'all have charities or a case or something you want me to look at to consider, you know, whatever, let me know. So that once a month, you know, so that way, you know, the money y'all do send, you know, because it goes to the community or it goes back to the channel or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to start doing that once a month. I'm going to make a donation to, you know, whichever charity we decide, or you know, GoFundMe if it's for like a missing kid, something like that. So y'all just let me know. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that once a month. Let's see. Wow. You would think that. Yeah, I know, Lou. How are you, Lou? Ain't seen you a while. Roberta, if you're out there, we love you. We love you and Jeff. Jason, same thing. I just think people go through phases and stuff. I do too. Let's see. Is it buffering? Yeah, I don't know. I shook the table on accident. I didn't mean to. Lisa, that evidence is long gone. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, yes and no. Even laptops and stuff, if he may have searched something, you know, they could probably pull that up. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea too. It wasn't mine. Somebody had told me it's something that they do. So I thought, yeah, that'd be good. Hey, Helena, welcome from Sydney. I love seeing people from all over the world. I love that. I love that. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. So I know I got the Cow City babies up there. Let's see. Let me go pull up a picture of them. I think we've talked about everything that was in the thumbnail. I'm hoping. I don't have it in front of me, hopefully. Let's see. So I don't have any I don't have anything new, but we're just gonna, well, I mean, I guess I don't know. This Cow City baby situation. They did go to the house. They did do another search. I guess that happened since I talked to y'all last time. Let's see. They did do a search. Where y'all at? Of the house. Hey Shirley, welcome, baby. They did see where AV went to the grandparents' house, the adoptive parents' house, grandparents. Oh, hold on, let me do this. All right, so there we go. All right, so yeah, yes, it is a big mess. Let's talk about something though. Have any of y'all seen the post that Nora Jasmine put up in her community tab? Let me see. Mine buffered. My cell tower's cracked. Yeah, it's pouring down rain here. Is it still buffering, y'all? Yeah, sorry if it is. Yeah, it's bad weather here. I don't know who that is. Okay, Nora Jasmine is a content creator, YouTube creator. So let's see. Let me look her up. So I am going to read this, and I am a subscriber, so it's okay, because it says to my subscribers. So hold on. Let me get back to y'all. I'm going to read this. And I'm only doing this because, like, you know, this shit ain't cool. This shit is not cool, guys. It's not cool. So we're going to say some prayers for Miss Nora. and what she's got going on, because I don't, you know. All right. It says, to my subscribers, I am alive. Sorry if I have made you worry. The truth is I'm being threatened by several people on behalf of powerful people who are upset with me. I refuse to let anybody prevent me from exercising my First and Second Amendment rights because I haven't said anything to warrant what's happening behind the scenes. I will take my time to do my next video. I am taking steps to protect myself and loved ones. I appreciate your patience and support. Sorry if I don't respond, but I have stepped away from checking my notifications and YouTube email for a bit. I just wanted to reassure the people who are worried about me that I am okay. As always, my subscribers prove themselves to be the best support system a girl could ever ask for. I appreciate your words more than you know. I'm not going away. I'm not gonna go away. You're stuck with me unless you unsubscribe me, of course. Let me tell you something. And it says being able to admit you're wrong is important, but so is standing up for yourself when you're right. Yes. So let me see. And this is, y'all was a couple of y'all was asking who Nora was. This is her. This is her page. And she has a great YouTube channel. I mean, fabulous. She talks about a little bit of everything. So now let me put this caption back up here. So we have the babies. Yeah. So I'm going to say this. And I saw the video that was taken down. I was watching it as it was live. And, you know what? I mean, she didn't say, people are not happy, but people aren't going to say things all the time that suits everybody. It's not right. It's not right because she's being harassed. It's not Amy's. Yeah, I know. What the hell? Poor sweet Jasmine. I'm sure she's going through how emotions right now. Oh, yeah. And I wanted to say that too. Like, Nora is like the most anybody that watches her. And she did a live stream the other day. Oh my God, it was so stinking adorable because she just like, she's so genuine and real. So I think it's incredibly sad that she's being censored. She's being threatened. I'm glad to see, oh my gosh. Do y'all have stink bugs where y'all are at? Because they have taken over like everything. And hold on a second, guys. I can't do stink bugs. Oh, so, God, I hate them. And they're just like everywhere. Hold on. I have to kill it. I'm so sorry about that, guys. She's so sweet and so genuine. And I think it's shit. I think it's shit that she's catching the hell that she's caught. I'm not going to say what she said, you know, because there's a reason why I was taking. Yeah, bye, Lizard T. Have a good one. Hello, Veronica. Welcome, baby. And, I mean, it's just sad. It's very sad. It's not right. Yeah, go check her channel out, everybody. And she talks about all kind of stuff. Maybe it's too late for a child. Maybe it is too late for a child. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's awful. So we're just going to extend some prayers for Miss Nora Jasmine over here. And we're definitely going to pray. So y'all please keep her in your prayers. Keep her family. Nobody should be being threatened. Nobody should be harassed. You know, we're not out here, you know, breaking the law or nothing. You're looking for children. I mean, and I think probably part of it is because she's a woman and they probably feel like she can be intimidated. Well, you know what? You know, a lot of times the realest people are cut from a very good cloth and they're not going anywhere. So I think it's awful. I think that this whole Cal City boy situation is taking on a whole nother life of its own. And I really don't want, like, I don't want the mess to become the story. Does that make sense? Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want the mess to become the story. Let's see. Beaver from, oh, wait. Thank you for watching. Beaver from Israel. Oh, my gosh. That is amazing. Thank you and welcome to the stream. I don't know. Can I read? Let me see if I can pronounce your name. I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. I would have spoke. Well, whoever said they're from Israel, welcome. I just caught somebody else's. Shikanese, maybe. I don't know. I didn't mean to butcher your name. But welcome. Thank you for watching. I have an irrational hatred for stink bugs. I think they're the bottom of the tier bug of the world. They're so stupid. They are so dumb. They really are. Like, what is the point of a damn stink bug? Nora Jasmine is very likable and shouldn't be threatened. Her heart is in the right place. She put herself out there, boots on the ground. Exactly. Exactly. You know, I mean, it's really sad. It's awful. I know, making it overseas. I keep looking back as I know I just killed it, but I keep wanting to. Don't come for me. They fly like at your head and stuff. I can't do it. You dreading looking at yours. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Canadians in the house. Well, I know. That's great. I'm from little old Tennessee. Very exciting. Israel. Wow. Jeez, I had to really curb it. I never even thought about people from Israel seeing me. Now I got paranoid about this damn bug. Yeah, you're welcome. I did. I went to, let me see. I went to the, do y'all have Burks? We have a Burks here. Well, I took my son to get a couple little clothing. And so I got these like little wood plaques. Y'all know I got new furniture. So I bought something to put on the shelf where the statue was so I could have it back. I said, I got to put it back. My people are tripping. So what do y'all, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to give much clout to the dog named Chalk. The dog did alert, you know, when he caught it, but I'm not, you know, I do think it is, people are still out there looking. I do think it's important that they're saying, hey, we're here. We're not going anywhere. And as much as I was excited to see all this happen, at the same time, what if something didn't happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if, you know, a lot of times the extended family, they're not involved. You know, sometimes they are. You know, I don't know. I don't know what I feel, but I know that I feel like the mess is taking over and it's becoming more, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a bunch of shit and junk, you know? And I don't think that, I don't know. I don't think that the chief is doing much to quell tensions. Does he have to quell tensions? Probably not, you know? I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about what's going on? Hey, Jessica, welcome. Your question is, if they were playing with the dog and the gate was open, don't you think the dog would have went out the gate? Yes. And also, Jessica, I don't know if you knew this, but that gate automatically closes right back on its own. The previous homeowner who put the gate there said that. She said her husband specifically put that gate on the house. So it would automatically shut. So, yeah, not only do I think the dog would have went with him, I thought it would have automatically shut. So, I don't think they would have, you know, but yeah. Yeah, I think the dog probably would have. Unless the dog was on a chain. If the dog was on a chain, then the dog can't go with him. So, you know, I'm not thinking about the dog. I'm thinking about no scent of the house, which means no porch. Good thought, Jenny. Good thought. That dog would have followed the boys, and who steals kids with a big dog next to them? Who fucking steals two kids anyways? I think the fact that it's two kids is very strange. I saw a video the other day, and it wasn't from AB or nobody. I don't know who it was from, but it wasn't from anybody known. I'm getting all this. My hair is all weird today. I curled it and then went out in the rain. It worked out real well for me. So they literally called the police department and wanted to have fire and rescue meet them somewhere. Y'all gonna love this shit. Meet them somewhere on a Saturday to drag a river. You want to know why? Because a fucking psychic told them to. Now, I'm not saying psychics aren't real. I'm not saying that people don't have abilities. But what I am saying is, who the hell do you think you are You're in McMinnville. Oh my goodness. I used to go to McMinnville all the time. I am probably about an hour and 20 minutes from Murfreesboro. Because traffic is awful. And McMinnville's kind of, yeah, I don't know how far I am from McMinnville, but yeah, I'm between Nashville and Clarksville. I'll say that. But and I'm not saying that the kid, and I'm not saying that psychics don't have abilities. I'm not saying any of that, because hell, I don't know. But what I am saying is you can't call the damn police department and expect them to give you your own personal crew. You're not a professional. You're not anybody. You're just somebody trying to help. You can't call them and expect them. Oh, well, what was the lead you got? Well, it was from a psychic. You know, they told me the babies were in this water. Oh, well, just do not hold your breath on that search and rescue. I think that was insane. And to me, it's that type of shit that wastes their time. It's that type of shit that wastes their time. I'm not saying psychics don't work, but what I am saying is for you to be a basic ass citizen, you take your basic ass and you call these professional people and you tell them, you know, you might as well have said, I had a dream or something. I saw it. God told me these are where the kids are. They're not going to take you seriously, and you just come up looking insane. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm saying it was stupid. It was stupid, man. Let me see. Oh, yeah, and there's something else, too. You know, yeah, the psychic's like, yeah, well, if you know where they are, but, you know, what do they look like? Or this, and this, you know, they have certain information, but they don't have this information. Come on, people. And I'm telling you, it's not 1 out of every 4 people gifted. And it's like these psychics are like a dime a damn dozen now. You know, I think half of it, they pull on people's heartstrings because people hold on to hope. And that's a little bit of hopium for them, you know, and they can't wait to get it in their arm, you know, but it's not reality. You know what I mean? Yay, Kathy. Great. Welcome. I'm so glad. Let's see. If the babies were in the yard, why didn't the dogs alert to the scent and the very by the fence? He had to go over the fence. Yeah. On holiday, me and my husband saw a huge bug flying straight at us. We both ran to our apartment, and the bug was still following. Husband opened the door and slammed him with that. Oh, no, he slammed the door on you. Dude, let me tell you, these stink bugs are awful. That's pretty crappy, man. Your husband, he dropped a ball. He had a beta move right there. You should tell him about himself, Shirley. You tell him you don't slam the door on baby. I've stepped back. Yeah. I still watch, you know, but anyone with real abilities will not go there. Exactly. And that's what a lot of them say. They're like, no, it's not as hopey, you know, it's not this shit, you know, because Christmas was coming up. Yeah. Let's see. Boots on the ground for our money. Can't imagine the most. Oh my God, yes. Please, we need to say a prayer for AV too. He's been out there, boots on the ground. You don't think that shit don't wear on your damn mind? Of course it wears on your mind. I didn't even go boots on the ground with Evelyn Boswell, but I'm telling you, I checked my phone religiously every 30 minutes for an update. Not from the news, from Facebook. What am I following? Rumors and drama. But boy, I was there for it. And I'm telling you, it really did something. You know what I'm saying? It bothered me. That case bothered me. I was like, where's this baby? Like when she died, the local store was like, I'm so sorry, but I heard about the baby. Like, I'm not even kin to her, you know, but it affected me so bad. So I can't imagine being boots on the ground and being right there in the mix, which I do live in Tennessee, and so does Evelyn. But it's on the very tip of Tennessee in Virginia. But I mean, so we say prayers for AV that he stays safe and that, you know, he can, you know, balance, because it is an emotional role. I can't imagine, you know what I mean? And yeah, we absolutely say prayers for him and anybody involved. We pray for these babies. Like it's got to always, me too, Lord Beth. It has to be about the mission, about the voiceless. You know, everything else is just that is shit. It's just extra shit. You know, I mean, it's just sad, you know. If the babies were in the yard, wouldn't the babies sent? Oh, I already read that. Thanks, Shar. Hey, chatterboxes. Let's see. I think their babies have been gone way longer. I do too, Jessica. I do too. And the main, yeah, I'm not saying that I don't believe. I'm not saying that some psychics aren't real or they're not, or they can't be believed. I know a few cases in the past to where police have used psychics. Have y'all watched the movie Solace with Anthony Hopkins? Great movie. He has visions and he works for the FBI. And he solved a bunch of cases. Now, and sometimes police, FBI, they will use, but it's only select few. And it's not like 100 people calling and saying, hey, you know. But yeah, I'm not saying that it's not real. I'm saying, I don't know. I'm saying you as a basic person calling the damn police, barking orders because a psychic told you something. They're not going to take you seriously. You just look like a crazy person. It was, you know, my main point. But oh yeah, Jessica, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think they've been gone a lot longer too, and the reason is it ain't got nothing to do with anything else. It's the way that they responded at the interview. They seem very time-wise detached. Like anything they went through, they've already gone through it. You know, so even if they did do something to the kids, it was an accident. You know, whatever it is, whatever that it is, that emotion, they've already gone through it, grieved it, passed it. And now they're just in a talking. We're telling people what happened. As to where we're like, two toddlers are missing. You know, everything is all elevated. And they're just like, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, I'm completely sorry. You know, whatever the hell. So, yeah. Can I ask a question without worry? Did anyone see tears in the Bible, Mom? In the second interview, no. The first interview I did. So, yeah. I mean, and really, the crappiest of moms, they're still moms. They're still gonna be sad. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Me too, Jessica. It makes me cry too. Lord, that Evelyn case wore me out. I hate that Megan girl. Yeah, Evelyn's case did take a toll on me. In fact, my husband, he was like, he knew it affected me so bad, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a YouTube channel. He's like, but you can't even handle a missing kid you don't even know. How are you going? So, but you know, and it's really worked out. Adopted dad said gate was open, but he was throwing wood over the fence. Seems legit to me. Forgot to add your name then. Let's see. They all got a lot on their plates, and we just had to pray. Exactly. Yes, absolutely toxic. Beaver, I'm constantly checking updates on this. I know. And I want to say that too. Everybody that's sitting at home like I was before I had my channel. Don't, you know. Listen. Take a breather. It's not good for your psyche. With anything else, with the COVID, with the presidency, with the election, with all of it. Dude, stop. It's no good here. It is no good here. It's not healthy, you know, for anybody. It makes me sick yes. And they do. And they want a little money or whatever. No, man. It's crazy. It's sad. And you will hear family after family after family. They break down. They can't afford a private investigator. So they scrounge up money with this half-ass psychic. And the psychic take their money and still don't produce any leads. That's awful. You know? And it happens all the time. There's a lot of issues with the timeline. Yes. And his wife. Maybe so, Wesley. She might be grieving different types of ways. Exactly. Absolutely. She absolutely could be. I have barely slept since these babies went missing. And I'm on the other side of the world. God, Helena, just take a breather, baby. Just take a breather. You losing your mind on the other side of the world, it's not helping find the babies. Pray. Y'all just breathe. I know. It's so palpable, you know. I mean, I get frustrated like with this Nylo and this Justo Smoker, Breasia Terrell, this Henry Dinkins. Those drive me bonkers to where you're just like, you know the answer. What did you do? And they just refuse to tell it. Now, those make me want to irritate me. God, it's so irritating me. I saw a video where a woman in Bakersfield called the cops because at the boy's relative's house, there was a bonfire with a van seat in it, and check cash was there. Yeah, it's some weird shit going on, guys. Regardless of whether the bio mom had tears or not, it isn't very good or not good. Yep, that's true. No, I knew what you meant, Tracy. It's okay. No toxic. I agree. I just have wondered at first the bio mom took the boys. Yeah, a lot of people have said that, but I don't think so. She didn't seem savvy enough for that. I mean, to take 2 toddlers like that and then it be on this grand scale where the whole world's looking at you. No, she'd have been caught the 10 minutes in. So, in my thought, you know. Let's see. Laura Beth thought so too. Didn't last long. Let's see. What about the bonfire the neighbors talked about? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could be something. I don't know why the grandparents' house hasn't been, you know, looked at. I mean, they were taught to, but I don't know. Megan was referring to Evelyn in the past tense from the beginning. Yeah, absolutely. She was. All she needed was a black robe and a sickle and scream mask. Yep. Yep. Let's see. I can't see charges somebody for any feelings or input they might get from somewhere else. It just ain't me, yeah. Not saying the channel name, but she keep pointing at the bio family and digging at relatives' record. Does she care or this topic of conversation reviews? Veronica, I don't know. I'm going to be nice. I don't know. And all this reaching and grabbing and talking to, you know, somebody that you sat 2 seats down with in science class when you was a teenager and trying to pull, I think it's too much. Sometimes reach is too much. And if you tune in and you feel like somebody's doing that and you continue to tune in, then, you know, you're just supporting it, you know. So, and I have done that. I will listen just to see what kind of nonsense, but me finding nonsense ain't helping me either. And it ain't doing shit to help these babies. But yeah, I totally see what you're saying. And, you know, some people, it is like that for some people, you know. Let's see. But they weren't even with the Bob family. So yeah, that was another story about Evelyn. Grandparents' house, like run down my ass. Yeah, you said that. You say that again, Lisa. Yeah, I would. Man, that shit would have been cleaned up. All that stuff. You know, people. You knew eventually they was gonna come in there sniffing. I mean, you knew I'd have been had that shit. Oh, my grandkids are missing. Well, let me clean up some shit. You know, sometimes people don't care, and maybe they felt like we don't have. I mean, we're not involved. Like, I don't know. I don't think people realize how they come off too. You know, I don't think people are self-aware a lot of times. They have very low consciousness. So I feel bad saying I hate one, but Megan Boswell teach Dr. Lori Vallow. Oh, yes, I agree. I will make some exceptions. Even if the kids are returned today, Bob moms lost all rights. Well, yeah, but I think she might have, if they were returned, I think she would have something. I think the public outcry, you know, would be something. I know, Beber, not putting you on the spot. Great. Yeah, I used to be, and I used to watch and stuff, but well, me too. I don't want to control y'all. I don't want to control my chats. I don't, you know, I just don't want drama. I don't want nobody being ugly to each other. But yeah, of course, I want everybody to have free reign and talk openly and, you know, whatever. So, Beebs, do you say shanty or shanty? Shanty? I don't know. Shanty or shanty? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What word are you trying to say? I'll probably say it wrong. I say most words wrong. I read most things backwards because of my dyslexia. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Veronica. I just, I don't want. Yeah. Oh, I could say a lot. I don't, but, and all people are different, I mean, there's a sector for everything. That's for damn sure. For an outbuilding, shed, like a shed. We have sheds. Yeah. We call them sheds here. Shed or a shop. We call them shops too. Let's see. I don't believe the biofilm involved. Yeah, I don't either. Let's see. It's like an ice shanty. God, y'all know so much. I don't know about none of this stuff. Do we have anything else? Let me see. Oh, let me see. So, members. Any members? I got the new Isaac Cappy video. I finally got it put up. So, let's see. But I'm from Michigan. No problem, Veronica. Let's see. I'm too wild to be tamed. Oh, a lot. Ain't that the damn truth? Sure is. We call them sheds here. Shanties are run down the hovel. Hovel. Like, where's the big hammer? Oh, it's in the shanty. No, here it'd be like, where's the hammer? Oh, it's either with my stuff because I've hidden it because they take all my little stuff. But 98% of all the tools are in Babe's van or at our shop. At the shop. I mean, all the damn time at the shop. Same in Australia. Yeah, but I can't see it. Stomp's foot. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that's it. I don't think I missed anybody in the yeah, we're close to 2 hours. I don't think I missed anybody in the thumbnail. Can y'all check? Let's see. Madisson. We talked about Madisson, the family. Maya, Nylo, Cal City babies. I think that's everybody. So what about our guests, guys? Hell yeah. Why don't we just why don't we all put some little praying hands in the chat? Well, I can't do emojis, but why don't y'all put some praying hands in the chat and let's just like lift up, Jenn and Noor and Avi and Natasha and the family, the baby in the family, and like y'all just let's get some praying hands in there, and we just want to lift everybody up. And man, it's been a great stream. Gosh, it's been a great stream. Thank you so much, Jenn. Thank you so much, Jenn. And if you're still listening, I'm going to isolate that portion of the video and I'm going to put it up separately. So, you'll be able to just have, something just for you if you want it. So, yes, A+ guest, A+ interview. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought it went really well. I was super impressed. So, yeah, and we just thank you so much, Jenn, for sharing your story. We're honored that you shared it here, and we pray for you and your mission, and we hope that your little advocacy, who knows, maybe it'll take you far. I pray it does, and I pray for healing more than anything. I really love his channel, dude. Thank you for having. No, man, thank y'all for supporting me. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you dislike, just please hit it twice. It's not a big deal. Just hit it twice. So, and I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let's see, prayers for everybody. Okay. All right, guys. I love y'all. I will see y'all Wednesday. If y'all have any cases y'all want me to look at, leaveittobeber@gmail.com. I have a Facebook page. Y'all can reach me that way too. But hey, Jeananne, welcome. Sorry you coming at the end. All right. Bye, Chicago. Love y'all. Oh, y'all been here. Oh, I love y'all so much. All right. Y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all Wednesday. Peace. No, that's Mel's. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say bye. See y'all Wednesday.